Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Good evening. We are working into our final week here of March, and as we rounded off last week, note that we were seeing those temperatures continue to stack up into those 40s, and we still have a few more days in those 40s, but we could see some pullback in those temperatures. But we're even noting that with this mild air mass in place, we are noting that even overnight temperatures are holding to around that freezing mark. So we're seeing that we're trending upwards of 10 to 15 degrees above normal, even for our overnight lows, which has been keeping our main precipitation type rain showers, which is starting to signal that the spring season is working its way in. But note that it's still winter. We can still have some snow possible, and that might be something that we're keeping an eye on that 7-day. But as we head into our Tuesday, note that we have a very similar setup to our Monday, some hit or miss areas of some precipitation possible, as well as noting that we still have another round of those mild temperatures. Now, there is some cooler conditions that will be showing up as we head into our Wednesday. It doesn't look to be an Arctic air mass, but it's going to allow for temperatures to pull back a few degrees to at least pull us closer to some of those seasonable temperatures, but nothing that is going to be, again, drastic change. Where we may have some stronger changes is going to be our weekend system, where there is going to be a potential rain to snow system in place. We're still fine-tuning details there, but there is some increase to some impacts that could be in place for our weekend forecast. Now, as we roll into our Tuesday here, as we look at the precipitation, note that again it is continuing to stay fairly light. There's not a lot of forcing. We just have this lingering system that will allow for these areas of some rain to maybe some spots of some snow showers there possible for mainly our coastal areas, but also still some spots inland will be a possibility. So we know here as we look at the accumulation, though, very minimal. I mean, inland spots, we're keeping even lots of goose eggs on the board. Sea level locations there, we're talking about getting maybe another inch of accumulation for some at maximum. For the most part, staying closer to about 1/4 of an inch of accumulation. So really what we'll see is just a rinse and repeat of what we had today into our Tuesday, where we'll have isolated showers, some of those coastal mountain snow showers possible, temperatures at least able to climb into those 40s. Do note though, for this time of the year, an average high does sit at about 37, so getting to those 40s is technically almost seasonable for this time as we head our way towards April. Now we are sitting at just shy of 13 hours of daylight as we have a sunrise there at 7:38 and sunset at 8:31. We'll see that across much of the South Central there. We hold on to those mild temperatures, everyone at least anywhere from those upper 30s to those lower 40s. Now, as we head into that Wednesday forecast, we will see a slight pullback in those temperatures, looking to hold closer to those seasonable highs. Again, maybe a little bit of some precipitation possible, but we'll trend a little drier for our Thursday and Friday. And then leading into our next storm system, temperatures might bump up a bit, but the eyes will be on that precipitation that could last throughout much of our weekend forecast.